Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Ron White. Yo, Ron White is becoming a regular on this channel. Not because you guys love him so much, because I love his style. Like I keep telling y'all, I love his style. You know, he always got the drink on stage. Sometimes he either got the cigarette or the cigar. I don't smoke, but he just seems so chill. Like that's my comfort zone. You feel me? And that's dope to see. Anyways, this is Ron White, the Dr. Phil story. Oh man, we'll talk about Dr. Phil after. Yeah, if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know you were here, alright? No more ghost watching in 2024. We are becoming better as humans. If you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. That's love. Let's go ahead and watch.
Here's my Dr. Phil story. Every year, Doc and his family rent a yacht for 12 days in the Mediterranean, and that's their vacation. And it's the only way he can get away, you know, because he is the most famous person in America. He's the most recognizable face, 6'4", bald dome head, porn mustache. You can spot him from any fucking where. And because he seems so approachable on television, and he really is approachable, I mean, he's a sweetheart of a dude, but people are always, anytime he goes out in public, they're just, oh, what about this? And that's fine at first, but eventually it will eat the skin off your fucking bones if you can't walk out of your house without somebody going, hey, my brother-in-law's all fucked up in the head, and I was wondering if you could just sit out for just a second. Come back here! Asshole!
I would hate that.
And that's exactly how it happens. I've seen it, and so that's what they do. Well, this summer, my wife and I went on vacation to France and Monaco, and I need a break too. Sometimes I do 140 cities a year. I do more days than any other comic, more cities than any other comic working today because I just love fucking doing it. And 20 minutes from now, nobody's gonna give a fuck about what I have to say. So. While they do, I believe I'll do a lot of shows. Hey.
Facts. Get it while the getting's good.
So we're in France and Monaco and having a great time, man. We're just I'm really in love with my wife. She's so talented. We have a fun life together, and we're there. And then one day the phone rings and it's Doc, and he goes, "Aren't you guys in Monaco?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "We're going to be in Monaco tomorrow. Why don't you come party on the yacht?" And I said, fuck yeah. Which is what you say if somebody says you want to come party on the yacht, you go, fuck yeah.
Every time.
In fact, let's try it one time. You want to come party on the yacht?
Fuck yeah. Every time.
I don't have a yacht. So I was like, yeah, fuck, this is great, man. We're excited. We were down there, we were staying at the Fairmont Hotel overlooking the little yacht harbor in Monaco. Very cool place. And we were down there looking at the yachts the day before going, wouldn't it be cool if you knew somebody that had one of these things? You could just hop on it and fucking throw the fuck down. And it's everybody's yacht, man. This is yacht heaven. This is Steve Wynn's yacht, Prince Albert of Monaco's yacht. This is that Russian dude with the tiny giraffes.
I don't even know who that is, but that's funny.
Anyway, they're coming in at 6:30 the next evening, so the next morning we wake up, or next afternoon we wake up and we go have this amazing lunch, and we're drinking this fucking great wine from France, probably. That'd be my guess.
That's where all the good wine come from.
And I did. Have to guess. France. And we were just having a great day, sex, and just a fucking, and then we go down to the fucking harbor that evening at 6:30. Sure enough, Doc's backing in a 165-foot yacht. I'm not sure that's how they do it, but.
He's driving it?
Maybe. So the only way to get on the yacht is to walk on this gangplank to get on the yacht. And I'm walking on the gangplank going, nobody's stopping me. And we get on the yacht, and there's our friends from California halfway around the world. Are you fucking kidding me? How much fun are we having? I'm hugging everybody. There's a bunch of people on the yacht. Anytime I'm hugging you and I'm in and in a strange place. What I'm really doing is looking over your shoulder trying to find a bar. That's why I'm turning you. And I see the bar, and right in the dead front center of the bar is a bottle of famous black grouse, which is a scotch I started drinking when I was in Scotland for the Open Championship at Turnberry. And you start looking at what the Scots drink, and that's what they drink. And I'm like, oh, fuck yes. And there they had a bottle of it on the fucking, it's kind of hard to find. And the bartender poured me a big old glass of whiskey, way bigger than this one. And I'm like, I'm in such a great mood. It tasted better than I'd ever tasted any fucking scotch ever. I'm like, oh, good Lord. That tastes like butter, honey, aged in Lindsay Lohan's pussy.
That punchline ain't that great now.
It tasted so good, I decided to skip dinner and just have a couple more of them. I'm gonna scare me up another one of these. That's one. How about one more? All right. I hadn't had a drink since lunch. I was fucking thirsty. I was going at it, you know. And Doc noticed I was really drinking hard, and he goes, "Boy, you're really drinking tonight, Ron." I said, "Yeah, Doc, some nights it just tastes like spring water." He goes, "Why don't you just drink spring water, Ron?"
He wouldn't understand.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. So this is going on for fucking hours. Now they really love Margot. They really love my wife, Margot. Margot's sung on Dr. Phil's show a few times, and they go everywhere to see her. And Margot's a 4.5 octave classically trained opera singer that sings rock and roll and jazz and whatever. She's been singing here for years. And,
okay. Brag about
Robin
your wife.
McGraw loves to goad my wife into singing, and my wife loves to be goaded into singing, so they make a great little fucking team. And so we're on the back of this yacht, and Robin goes, "Come on, Margot, sing for us." And Margot gets up. There's people on the back partying on all these yachts, and there's bars on the pier, people out there. And Margot gets up and she sings. They love jazz in France and Monaco. They have jazz clubs all over the place. And she gets up and she sings a jazz standard at full voice, which I don't get to hear her sing at full voice. She sings around the house, but not at full voice. And when she sings at full voice, it makes me cry. And I'm just, oh no. And she finishes the first song at full voice, and people stand up on the back of all these yachts and start cheering. They go, yeah. And I'm like, oh, how cool is this, man? They really dig jazz. I forgot how much they dig jazz. She gets up and sings another song, fucking screaming. And then people are gathering up around the back of the boat. And by song 4, there's 400 people behind the boat.
Damn.
Listening to her sing. You could hear a pin drop, just like this, pin drop. And she's just killing it. And I have a little secret. I am fucking hammered, man. I am so drunk. I can't even believe it my fucking self how drunk I am. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
And I'd get a drink and I'd take one little sip out of it and I'd talk to somebody, I'd look back and it's empty. I'm like, anybody else drinking out of this glass? Miscalculation. Anyway, she does, I don't know, 7 or 8 songs, and she goes, okay, guys, that's enough. And she sits down, and Doc goes, well, Ron, you want to do something?
Go for it.
Now, I got to preface this with he's on vacation with his best friend and head lawyer and his wife, Mary Pat, and they're Baptists from Dallas, and they're a little fucking straight. And they're about to find out my secret. About 20 years ago, I was doing a bit that was so vile that I only did it for about a week, and I just quit doing it. I'm like, this is not the direction I want to take my crowds or my show. And I have no idea why I picked that night to dust her off and take her for a spin. Yachts are pulling up anchor on both sides of us as fast as they can pull them up. They're leaving the harbor so fast, there's a surfable wake. There's a stampede of tiny giraffes diving off the pier, swimming towards the ocean in certain depth. People are pulling their kids off the pier. I went, I don't think they hurt me. I'm going to do it again.
What's the joke? I want to hear.
Doc goes, that's enough out of you, Ron. And Margot's tapping me out. You ever been tapped out? Come on, baby. It's time to go. She's seen it. Come on, honey. Let's just go back to the hotel. It's time for us to go. Come on, baby. Baby, let's just go back to the hotel. Come on, Ron. And I speak fluent drunk. That means I don't know why you want to why you want to leave. I'm having a perfectly good time.
Everything was good.
Turns out there was a consensus. I'm like, okay, I'll leave. Now the only way to get off the ship is to walk back off that gangplank, and at the end of the gangplank, there's an 18-inch drop-off, and my wife's in front of me, Margot's in front of me, and I get to the end of the gangplank. Doc goes, big step, Ron. I said, thanks, Doc, thinking I'd made a big step towards something. Fuck, I don't know. He's a big psychologist, not me. It's amazing how much speed you could pick up in 18 inches. It's nothing like falling over on the same level that you're already on. I slammed down to that fucking pier. I landed square on this elbow, dislocated this shoulder, put a 4-inch gash down the back of my arm, and I was so drunk I just bounced off that pier.
Yo, that's just embarrassing. That's embarrassing, yo.
Fade to black.
Nap time.
I wake up the next morning with the shoe buddies. All I can do is lay there in bed and go, shoe buddy. I can't move my shoulder. Shoe buddy. My shirt stuck to my arm with blood and giraffe hair and whatever the fuck else you find on a pig.
Giraffe.
Shoe buddy. I have a wet Jolly Rancher in my armpit. Sour apple.
That's the best one.
Had to cut it out with a pair of scissors. You almost can't eat them after that. Shoot, buddy. I slowly opened my aching fucking eyes. And there's Margot. What happened?
Legendary question.
You got really drunk last night, Ron. What did I do? Well, you did the tits fucking Mamie Eisenhower story.
I want to hear it, yo.
Did Mary Pat laugh? Mary Pat left is what Mary Pat did. Shoot, buddy. You think they're gonna invite us back over to party on the yacht today? Because I don't know what's gonna happen now, Ron. I don't know. Walks out of the room, slams the door. And I just start berating myself. I'm like, why do you do that, Ron? Why do you get so drunk it ruins things for other people? Why can't you just drink like a regular goddamn person? Is that too much to ask? You have a wonderful son and a beautiful wife, a great career. Why don't you make some changes in your life that'll make a difference in the long run? And about then the phone rang and it was Doc, and he goes, "You guys gonna come party on the yacht?" And I said, "Fuck yeah!"
You gotta say fuck yeah. Several things, man. I want to party on a yacht so bad, right? But it gotta be just me and my peoples, man. It can't be with me and strangers, cause I know how some of my peoples get drunk, man. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun for everybody, and that's the problem, man. Going overboard. I have some of those days where I just wake up like, you know what? Look, I don't want to ever do this again. I'm changing my life. Well, you gotta ask people, yo, what I do? What, you know it was bad. Whatever, you gotta be like, yo, what did I do? Whenever you gotta ask that question, that means something in your unconscious mind is trying to remind you, like, last night you fucked up. Yo, great storyteller. The thing about Dr. Phil, right? Every time I watch Dr. Phil, he looks like he's over whatever subject they're talking about. He's just like, So you're telling me you've been smoking weed with your daughter since your daughter was 12? Yes, I feel like my daughter's a grown woman. She should be able to do whatever she want to do. That's why he's so bald. He be over it. And he got the meanest clapbacks, man. I know Dr. Phil is a chill dude. I just know he's chill. Yo, the thing about falling while I was laughing so hard, there's 3 times I fell, bruh, and I felt like life was over for me. And 2 of those have to do with ice, right? It's not even black ice. It's like normal ice I could see, but I'm like, you know what? If I slowly... I seen a video. I think I told y'all this story before. It was a clip on Instagram of this family, all 3 of them falling on black ice, and I felt that. I felt that right here. I already told y'all my story about falling on ice. The other one was, this was in Rhode Island, Herschel Street. I will never forget this. I walked in the tub, and that's why now every tub I have, I put like the little thing on it, the little grip thing so you could have a grip. I'm telling you, bro, I stepped in the tub, put my first foot in. When I put my second foot in, I don't know what happened, bro. When I tell you, I fell, feet straight up in the air, dick out, everything. I'm talking about pulling on the curtains. Ah! My shoulders haven't been the same since. They still be like, I swear to God, bro, when I'm going down, I'm thinking, not like this, Lord, not like this is, the water wasn't even on, bro. This shit was just slippery. Good times. Anyways, look, I'll see y'all in the next one, and guess what? You better beat up. Peace.